Hi, my name is Jeremy Ashworth. I'm the pastor at Circle of Peace Church in Peoria, Arizona. We are a Christian church located in suburban Phoenix. I'm making these videos primarily with my own church in mind, but they're public and open to anybody. It's not a sermon, it's not a Bible study, maybe just the kind of thing you and I would talk about if we were sitting on the couch together. This video has 3 parts. This is part 2. If you didn't see part 1, this will all make more sense if you see part 1 first. I'm talking about something I call coupling. And what I call coupling affects like all of us all the time. It's incredibly powerful. It affects all the relationships we have, because it's when our good experiences of the past and our bad experiences of the past color our experience of the present. One of the most disorienting experiences of my life came when I went with my wife to a birthday party. It was mostly my wife's friends, and they were all having fun, and so I thought, I'm just going to let them do the thing, and I'm just going to sit quietly in the back. I was sitting alone, and 2 people came and sat beside me, one on my left, one on my right. I didn't really know them very well, and they barely knew me. That's just where the seats were, right? They knew I was a pastor, but that's about it. Okay, here's the weird part. The person on my left was immediately very, very warm toward me. They began waiting on me, kind of like bringing me things, like, hey, can I get you anything? Can I bring you anything? Like really waiting on me, sort of hand and foot. At first I thought they were being flirtatious, and then I realized, no, it's not that, it's something else. They were so actively attentive toward me. They were so deferential toward me. They were so like honoring toward me. It was kind of weird. I mean, it was nice, but it was weird. So that's the person on my left. At the same time, the person on my right is cold toward me, like cold as ice. Dirty looks, cold shoulder, and eventually this person starts talking trash about pastors, knowing that I am one. And the whole experience was just so disorienting because it was like fire and ice. I mean, at the same moment, from both sides. One person treating me kind of like a villain, the other person treating me kind of like a hero or an important person, and neither one of them really knew me. So later on, it made sense a little bit more when I learned that the person on my left, the person being really nice, had really good, really positive, really life-changing experiences with pastors. While the person on my right had the opposite experience, really negative experiences with pastors that had left them really, really angry and bitter. Now that whole experience was no fun, but it was actually really helpful, and I'm grateful for it because it was so valuable, because I experienced, among other things, the power of coupling. So for one person, they had created the association in their mind, the coupling, pastor equals good. Right? They didn't even know me. Maybe I was a bad guy, but in their mind, pastor equals good. For the other person, who also didn't know me, they had created the association in their heart and mind, pastor equals bad. Now, I'd rather be treated well than treated poorly. But in both cases, with both people, it was impossible to connect with them. because they weren't relating to me in the present. They were relating to something that had happened out of their past. Like, they were responding out of automatic associations that they had made. They weren't really at that moment, they weren't even relating to me. It's like they were relating to those people in their past. I really want to invite you to ask. It's such a powerful question. It never loses its power. Where have we created these automatic associations? Good, bad, or indifferent, whatever. What sort of things have you put together in your mind? Have you coupled in your life? Give it some time. Give it some thought. We'll pick back up in number 3. Okay, thanks, bye.